Hi, Sharleen. How are you? And compliments of the season to you.
Good afternoon. It's such a beautiful weather in the city of Gold, Johannesburg. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm so excited to be here. And compliments of the new year, wishing you a blessed and fruitful 2026. May God grant you all your heart desires.
Yeah, same to you. I really enjoyed our first chat last year, and it's really my pleasure to have you on again, especially to catch up on your
Likewise.
thoughts regarding mental health, purpose, and pageantry and life after the crown. So my opening question regarding that is, it's been a while since we last connected. How has life been treating you lately, both personally and professionally?
Oh, well, personally, I would say I had such a blessed and fruitful a festive season. I was spending so much quality time with my family. And also personally, I worked out really hard from January. So I ended up losing 3K. So I'm so
Wow.
excited to start the year off like that. So I'm so excited. And professionally, there's so many projects in the pipeline that I'm really excited about.
Awesome. What's been the most exciting or unexpected moment in your journey since your recent titles and
I would say yes.
advocacy work and advocacy work? Sorry about that. My piece switched
No,
off
that
there a
is
little.
fine. That is absolutely fine. That is
So,
absolutely. I would say it's been working with the elderly. They have so much love and emotion, and they
mhm,
always encouraging me not to give up. When I work with the elderly, I
mhm,
always stay motivated because when I'm with
mhm,
that group of people, they just show you there's so much to live for. So,
mm.
I always get excited. And also on the radio show, I always get your single moms and, um, GBV survivors. So I just always
Mm.
go on with, telling them and that, there's no time to give up, keep on pushing. You are doing the best that you can as a woman.
That's true. How have you been feeling mentally and emotionally with everything happening at the same time?
It's at times it was being draining because in 2025 I went to 4 different countries globally. I
Wow.
entered. I was Mrs. Global Universe Africa, where I
Okay.
had to go to Singapore and represent not only South Africa but Africa
Mhm.
as a whole. So
Okay.
it was a lot on me. Also, I also managed to travel to Bali in November. So life has been extremely, it has been it has been hard. It also has been very fruitful to me at the same time.
You had mentioned four countries. Do you mind mentioning the other two? You mentioned Singapore,
No,
Bali.
definitely. Of course, it was Bali, it was Dubai, it
Oh,
was
okay.
Bali, Dubai, Singapore, and one of my favorite countries, Malaysia. I just love Malaysia. The
Okay.
food, the people, it was just amazing.
Lovely. Uh, have there been any moments recently where you've had to pause and remind yourself how far you've come?
No, definitely. I'm a mom of 2 beautiful kids, so I
Mhm.
need to pause and I always need to reflect. Like, Charlene, it's time for you to stop. It's also time to give back. And also spending, also always analyzing, quality over quantity. So for me,
Mm,
spending time with my kids is always the highlight of my life because they bring me so much joy and pleasure at the same time.
beautiful. What's currently giving you the most joy or motivation right now?
I would just go back to my kids. My kids is my
Okay.
ultimate, it's just my ultimate happiness. It's my happy place. Being a single mom, they just, give me so much happiness. They the reason why I'm still pushing.
All right. Is there a project, event, or goal you're working on that you're especially proud of at the moment?
No, definitely. Like I just said earlier on, I've been working since my crowning of Mrs. eSoweto, and this year I'm still in my reigning, joining Mrs. Africa Global and also Mrs. Global Universe Brave, where I'm working with the elderly. So I could sense all the energy. So I started a pageant called Golden Factor, where
Okay.
the elderly from the age of 60 can enter. Because every year I do have a pageant that I am running for the elderly, but it's locally. So now I've started, now it's international. Not sorry about not internationally. I want it internationally, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
now national here. So I already have 16 ladies that participated. We can't say elderly, because they're still young at
Yeah.
heart. So yeah, I'm really excited about that project coming up.
But then with the international, is like how many is it like all the countries in the world, like USA being included, England or
No, I
India? Yeah.
no, I just made an error. It's national, but
Oh,
I
sorry,
would
my
want
bad.
to be in the future. I would love it to
Yeah,
be
okay.
internationally, yes, because I'm just starting it now to be
Okay, okay.
nationally. But in the future, I would
Okay.
love it to be international, just to give the elderly
Mhm.
that exposure as well.
Yeah, that's very noble. How are you managing balance these days between work, purpose, and rest?
I would always say, prioritizing my day. It's so important. Um, praying,
Hmm.
yeah, and motivating myself at all time. Surrounding myself with like-minded people, keeping positive. That keeps me going.
Amazing. What lessons has this season of your life been teaching you that feel different from before?
I'm sorry about that. I didn't get that.
Oh, sorry? Sorry, are you there? Oh, ah, nope. Okay, Sharleen, I think my question to you was what lessons has this season of your life been teaching you that feel different from before?
I would just say, gratitude. Always be grateful when you see the world. When you travel a lot, you see the world in a different eye. So I would just say gratitude. Being grateful.
Awesome. Who or what has been your biggest source of support recently?
I always face so many challenges in my life, but my mom has always been there, and I just love her so much more than ever before because she's just been my supportive sister throughout my journey.
Okay. After my final question, are you open taking any live comment questions?
Yes, I am open. I am.
All right. Thanks. Looking ahead, what are you most excited about in the next few months?
Like I said, I'm excited about the pageant that I will be doing.
Okay.
Mrs. Golden and Mrs. Golden Factor. I'm really excited about that. It's
Mhm.
something completely new and it's something different, and I'm so excited. For to tackle it on heads on.
All right. Now we'll get to the live comment questions here. This is from Jitin Reshika. Hi, Charlene. Wishing you all the best in your future endeavors. Being a busybody, how do you fragment yourself?
How do I? Can you just
How
repeat
do
that?
you, sure, how do you fragment yourself?
Just by just being positive, yeah, just being positive at all times, I would say.
Wow. All right. So all I got to say once again, thanks so much for your time. And when you are planning, when you do release your pageant, do let me know. It'll be nice to do a teaser type of chat on it.
No, definitely. And thank you so much. This is my second time, and I always have such a blast chatting to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. May God bless you.
Ah, likewise.
Okay, thank you so much.